Hello everyone, Krymstik here, Krymstik Gaming's channel. Yep, that's right. We are going to do something a little different. I did upload my hardcore game for Attempt 2, episode 2 or 3. I think it was, I don't, 2 maybe. Yeah, 2, because it's going on day 1, so I'm following into 2. But I figured I'd go ahead and throw up like a 15 or 20 minute video on my normal game. I am playing 365 days per year, so I do have some things a little different than as opposed to the standard 24. And what I mean by that is I will show you as soon as we get into the game. Now, like I said, yeah, this is my main base on normal mode. I do play Steam offline a lot, so my hours really aren't recorded. And I do that so I don't get those interfering pop-ups from Google Chrome and such. I'm sure there's ways of turning them off, but I have yet to figure that one out. So here's my main base. As you can see, it's completely glass. Beautiful when it starts snowing and stuff. So what I meant by a little different is I do have the radiator completely upgraded, and I do have the air conditioner completely upgraded. So I do have to utilize these because it does get cold, especially with higher altitudes, which as you can see I am pretty high up. Kind of a brief breakdown. If you look down, I've got my solar panels. The first 5 I think are upgraded once. Other than that, there's no upgrades. And it's a little hard to see with that glare. It's very hard to see. Maybe I'll go down there so you can see them. But I've got my wind turbine set up as well, and I made a bunch of those just for the winter time because it does tend to get extremely windy during the winter. But I have 3 generators. None of them are currently running. Oh, it's a cool little bear. But as you can see, 238 out of 0.8. So I am gaining a tremendous amount of power, and I have no generators going. My storage, my usual 4 typical storage build. The first one is my everything, and as you can see, it's just pretty much all the basic materials that's used for everything when it comes to building. The second one is ammo, and yep, got the ammo here. Now I do have the premium weapons, and you get those from the BCU cracker. So I have broken down a few of the hunter bases. Third one is my vegetable type area with my health kit stuff. So that's where that's set up. And my fourth one are my ores, the fragments, some repair equipment and stuff like that. I use this bow instead of this bow. I use the basic bow if I want to go hunting rabbits and keep them for pets. That way I'm not using this one. And let's see. Yep. And these are all of that. Got the basic mass generator and recycler. This here is completely upgraded for the refinery, and that's all I really use that for. Workbench, simple enough. I am upgrading the Magnum. I ended up going into the new cave system, trying to get some crystals, and I hadn't been there before. I was like, alright, you know what, I'll try something different. And I ended up dying. So I usually only bring the Magnum when I go down there. And yeah, I lost that. I don't have a storage crate or anything down there. Like I said, it was my first time going into that new cave, so I wanted to try it out. And I got a little overzealous. Jumped on top of a rock, and there were rogues right on the other side of it, and they just pounded me. I am pretty equipped, so I have the top gear stuff that you can get. And I did find a hunter's jacket. I had one wearing it down there, and like I said, I lost it, but I had 2 of them, so if I do end up going down to that new cave, I'm just going to wear the shirt. And that shirt is over here with this little backup for my weapons and clothing backup. And I do have some scrap metal here as backup in case I need to repair my weapons. And as you can see, over here I don't have many. And that's because everything I've been upgrading, which I'll show you here in just a second. We've got my overall extra storage capacity. As you can see, I got 1200 biofuel, 1500 nails, just a massive amount of things. And I'm kind of done with the building at this point. And I was just farming hunters and then kind of PvPing, or not PvPing, but you know, just killing hunters and combat stuff. But I really do like this setup. I have 2 fridges. One is cooked food with some extra rack of ribs that I can't really do anything with at the moment. And this one is uncooked food, and as you can see, I've got a bunch of ribs over here as well with a bunch of chicken and stuff. And the oven is fully upgraded with all the equipment. Got my vegetables and my seeds here. I did make the mistake of having, well, can't really do that, but you know, in 2 rows, kind of like I had the tomato and eggs, and I cooked a big meal. And sure enough, it didn't work out well. Let's put it that way. Did not work out well at all. Go ahead and make one of these. This is upgraded as well, fully upgraded, so I am using 140 instead of the usual 200, which is great. 2 stoves. Yikes. I'll make some more of those bricks here when I start playing again. And over here I've got my canteens. This I found on a hunter, surprisingly enough, but then I got spoiled meat. And over here some ash with my fertilizer. Here's the VCU. As you can see, 238, and I'm using 08. Now there's a reason for that 08, and I'll show you on the first floor. I do have only 1 plant bed, but it is fully upgraded. And not growing anything at the moment because I don't need anything. But I'll probably throw in some tomatoes, potatoes, good stuff. And I do have a bunch of cotton seeds, but I also have 105 cotton, so I'm not in the desperate need of cotton. The biggest thing that I need, and it looks like end game this is the thing, is scrap metal. That's pretty much all I'm after right now is scrap metal. And because of that, I don't use my pickaxe, only for sandstone and pearls. And yeah, that's everything up here. Make sure to get that food so it doesn't spoil. So if we go down, you can see all the wind turbines, nothing's rotating, but the solar panels. I did want to level out all of that. This is the war room, as I like to call it. This used to be 1 floor here, or 2 floors, but then I just raised everything up. And phase 3 hunter is in the east direction, so it's over there. Phase 3 is like the complete iron type rogue set or camp setup. Phase 1 is over here, that's with no workbench. And phase 2 was directly behind me over there, but unfortunately when they would do their random attacks they would get stuck underneath all of this and start making that annoying glitching noise, so I ended up BCU cracking them and moving them over to their new location, which is over in that area there. I do have, this is where that 0.8 really comes in. These are all upgraded, and they are all getting iron at the moment. If I need any other resource, I just switch them over, and if I really need it bad, I'll put them all in overdrive just to burn some of the energy. As you can see, it's shooting up now, and I'm almost maxed out again, so I need to make another power storage unit. And those are all over here. So I've got all this with the mass storage unit. If we come to the back yard, as I like to call it, the sun is setting. I've got my chicken coop. I gotta give him some eggs here in a minute. But I only have 1 rabbit, and he just hit level 10, so I need to go get another rabbit. And my little warehouse storage area, nothing but ash, lots of ash, and my water canteens, and more ash. Close this. Coming over here. Yeah, I did want to build an entire area encasing this lake and putting glass on the very top of it. But with just this build set up, as you can see, the scrap metal it's a struggle. I wish you could make it, but you can make nails, and that's extremely inefficient. So I don't know how that would be with the scrap metal. And if we go outside here, We got a bear. Oops. That was a little close. For some reason my clicker did not click on 5 for my double barrel. But I have these set up so that the hunters can't run right up to them. They used to do that, and it just got so annoying because they would just shoot at the top from down here and just shoot at my windows and stuff, and really annoying. But now they come to right about here and I can hit them pretty easily. That rogue, or that hunter base, I don't know, I keep calling them rogues, they come right down here to the front. They'll set this stuff on fire, but anything more than that, oh, looks like they actually did that one, so I'm going to have to upgrade that next. Yeah, before they would just attack this area, which is why that's just been upgraded. And yeah, I've shown you that. So yeah, as you can see, this is where all of my scrap metal is going. And I'm trying to think. How I get to this area, because as you can see I don't stop with the elevator, is if you come down here, and we're right out here. So I've got all my wind turbines. I did want to extend this row, or these, all the way out till about here, kind of give me some room to move around. But hunters seem to be using grenades and shotguns, which is, as you can see here, 386 out of 600. Now, oh, that was down further. This wall gets attacked when I'm coming down the elevator by phase 1 and 2, or 1 and 3 from the hunters. So this stairwell is so that I can easily repair that wall. But the only thing I kind of consider doing with this base, I don't really play this game all that much, just because it is just farming scrap metal and upgrading, and there's nothing too much going on with it. Almost fell off. That would have not been good. Saw blue light, did I? But yeah, you can see that light. You can see that light. That's phase 3, phase 1, and phase 2. Can't see their lights really all that well, but it's right, looks like right over there. It is 0 degrees, especially with a higher altitude, so we'll crank this on. Yeah, so this is the normal base that I have, and the only thing I can really consider is going up higher, so that when those hunters come, 593 out of 600, 562 out of 600, they are able to hit this with the shotgun and with the explosive arrows, the grenade-tipped arrows. Okay, so that's an example. As you can see, they can't hit me with that so with the Molotovs. I know when my game is a little sluggish. Alright, really sluggish. Alright. One. Have them reset. Can't see them, we'll reset. Ah. Yeah, I gotta figure out something here. My game is acting so sluggish. Alright, well, that didn't go very well, but yeah, that looks like phase 3. So I'm going to have to worry about them I know that was the rogues. There's their camp over there. Here, let's do this just so I don't have to. Alright, well. I'm not gonna let that slide. I don't know why my computer's boggled down. This is only 1080. And get this bag. As you heard, he got a couple of headshots. So, this is really difficult. Alright, not playing that. Ooh, got some more gears. So yeah, I don't know why the rogues came after me. It looks like they had just started here. But I gotta get inside because I'm really cold. Running. But yeah, that is my base on the normal game. I am playing hardcore. At the moment, I'm on attempt 2. I kind of got a little greedy on attempt 1. And yeah, that's why there's an attempt 2 now. But I find just normal modes kind of, I don't want to say necessarily boring. But there's just a lot of crates and stuff. So it's good for building. If you want to do some building episodes and stuff like that, which I have seen some people do. And there are some really good builds out there. I didn't intend to build all of this, I just kept wanting to expand. Oh, that's everything, so everything. And just, it kind of got out of hand. Really easily out of hand. I would say maybe this took about 40 hours. I don't know exactly. I do play Steam offline. I do need more 762 though. Reload that. Looks like I used up all my arrows as well, so I'll have to reload everything, but I don't play this as much just because, like I said, the grind is mainly there for scrap iron. Sorry, I kind of brain farted right there for a minute. Yeah, just scrap iron. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the base. I don't know if it's been done before or not. I'm sure it has. This might be just very simple stuff. This is Alpha 53. I know Alpha 54 is coming out. I think that's just dealing with a lot of online stuff, but one of the things that I absolutely love is when you hit the M key, you see your map. And there's that base. Oh, we got another row. Oh no, that's the third base. So yeah, we got a nice little arc over here. So I just do a lot of my farming and stuff all over in here. But when you hit the M key, you hit the escape. I hit the escape all the time, and I kind of, but now in Alpha 54, Alpha 54, you can hit the escape key, and it brings you right back into the game. So that is one of the big things I like, but I think a lot of others dealing with the co-op multiplayer online with dedicated servers and so forth. So that'd be enjoyable watching videos of a bunch of people getting together, and doing stuff and things. So, yep. So with that being said, have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.